Good afternoon. I'm Brent Wilsey. With me is Chase Wilsey. We're from Wilsey Asset Management. And welcome to today's edition of the Smart Investing Daily Briefing. Well, today we're talking about something very exciting happened today. Was the housing market index surprised, and actually surprised by quite a bit. It was very strong. Look at these numbers. The index came in at 65. The consensus was 60. And the prior was 60, so we beat it by almost like 10%. A lot of talk too about how things are going. Look at this number that comes out of the index. Future sales, 71, the best number since October 2005. So new housing market looking pretty strong.
Yeah, this number is actually the highest since last October, even in the combined pool.
Wow.
And the combined pool looks at future sales, the previous sales or current sales, and also traffic, future traffic for home buyers. Those are the three things the survey looks at. But the West and the South were the strongest regions in this survey. And the South is the largest survey. The one that was kind of pulling up the rear was the Northeast region, and that is by far the smallest region in the survey. So things are looking good on an average level for the nation. And this is really important here. More strong data for the Fed. They actually start their meeting tomorrow, and we're continuing to hope that they do hike rates.
Right, and this report could say yes. Another positive thing in the economy that may say yes, we should hike rates, even though it's right before the election, or 50 days, I think, before the election. So, what coming today is Sempra Energy, and again, the symbol SRE. You can see it was way up high, went down, and then, looks like it a second chance to maybe get out of it again. We'll show you why we think we should get out of it. Current price 107, high 114 for the year, the low 86.72. But look at these numbers and why I say opportunity number two to perhaps get out of Sempra Energy. PE very high, 28.1, industry 32.2. I remember back, 15 years ago since I've been in the industry, utilities never traded much above a PE of 12. 28 and 32, extremely high. Everything I always say comes back to the mean, never stays this crazy. Even price of sales, 2.7, above the average at 1.9. But look at these other numbers. Sales were down 5.9% year over year. Earnings per share fell by 30.9%. So you got high valuation ratios, but not great earnings and sales numbers.
Yeah, I do want to point out as well back here, as you can say, oh, well, the PE is lower than the industry average. That doesn't make the company a buy. You kind of have to look at it on the big picture as well. It's always important to understand those numbers. But the balance sheet, again, no positives here. I haven't seen one positive yet. Current ratio, 0.59. Don't like to see that. That means they almost have half as many current assets as current liabilities. That is a scary thought.
Liquidity problem.
And debt to equity is 134.4%. If they can't pay off those current bills, they might have to take on more short-term debt, increasing that debt to equity. But look, the average for utilities, 126.2%. They're a high debt industry. This is one reason why utility companies tend to have a negative correlation with interest rates. So again, we think interest rates are going to go up. That means utilities could suffer going forward, especially looking at December 2017 estimated earnings per share, $5.09, gives you a target sell price of $83.99. Don't like this company.
Yeah, and again, it comes back to the mean, and this is way too expensive for a utility company, actually for any company. So be careful when it comes to
I do want to rephrase too. I don't dislike the company. I dislike the stock at these current valuations.
Exactly. Good point. We love the company or like the company, but too expensive. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Smart Investing Daily Briefing. If you'd like to find out how to receive a free copy of this book, one of the best investment books ever written about the Warren Buffett way,
give us a call at the office. Our phone number is 858-546-4306. Or you can also contact us at our website, smartinvesting2000.com.